It started simple. Did Tom Brady lose? Fatty said yes. Not money, not status, family.
The biggest L on a man's life is losing his family. Period.
Ali pushed back. Brady's still Brady. You take an L, you don't become a loser.
Y'all are pigeonholing the argument. I took an L, but I did not lose. I lost my woman, but she lost.
Then it got personal. Legacy, reputation, respect. And Fatty dropped a line that froze the room.
When somebody your wife, your reputation goes to either she leaves you or you keep her.
Fatty versus Ali. Loss or just an L? You decide.
So Tom Brady lost. Tom Brady lost, right?
He took an L. Yeah, I already said that. That's
No,
why
no,
you hit the
Tom.
button.
No. Say like with the complete word. Tom Brady lost.
That's a loss. Yes.
So no. Tom Brady lost. He lost his family. He's lost
Yes.
his
That's
kids.
a big loss.
So Tom Brady lost, right?
Yes, but hey, Fatty, he can get 5. You know what? This is crazy. That man can get 10 more families. He can get 100 more kids. He can do a Nick. Let me finish, please. He can do a Nick Cannon. He can do a Cam Newton. He just chooses not to. Y'all are underestimating, downplaying the power of a man because of what he's doing right now in society.
He can go to the moon. He can become an engineer. He can become a soccer player. He can.
Go ahead.
No. You keep talking in ifs. He can become anything, an astronaut, a science teacher.
Listen,
no, hey, Ali.
You're doing the if again. You're doing the if again.
No. You did, Ali. You did the if. Ali, you did that
because it makes sense. In
Ali, you are out of it. Ali, you said you made a bunch of ifs. It can be Nick Cannon. It can get most.
No. You know what's wrong about what you're doing right now? If Giselle was still with Tom Brady, it's a logical argument to say if she leaves him, he will take a loss. That's logical. You can't keep pigeonholing the if conversation when we're given the scenario. So
no.
You can't do that.
But I didn't do it. No, but I didn't do it. No, but I didn't. But I didn't do it.
I'm gonna say
Ali, I didn't do it. Ali,
you
but
said
I
he
didn't
lost.
do it.
No, you say he lost his family. What powerful men do typically, what they used to do in the past, they don't do now. They'll get rid of the woman and those kids, or he still stays with those kids. He's
doing the if? Is me or you?
Can I land?
Who is doing the if? Is me or you?
There's nothing wrong with my if though. You're taking away from
No. You are saying that I'm doing the ifs. You are doing the ifs. I'm basing this right now on reality.
No, I am basing it on reality.
No, you're not. You're talking about Nick Cannon.
No, he can do a Nick Cannon or a Cam Newton.
What is that? Is that the if? He can do a Nick Cannon if he wants to.
There's nothing wrong with me saying if though. There's nothing wrong with
that's
that.
not Ali. That's not the point. Because you're always going to win if you do the if. If is a perfect scenario. If you, just 1 second. I promise. And Roses, please take us out of here, Rose, because this is actually the most stuck we ever got on the show, right? We are talking about reality. That man lost his person. Even if she wasn't the most beautiful woman on the planet, even if she wasn't one of the richest women on the planet, this man lost his person. He lost his wife of 20 years, the mother of his kids, and the person he literally built a legacy with, right? There's no ifs. He didn't replace her. He's not going the Nick Cannon route. He's not having a bunch of kids. He sounds like he's a little bit depressed. Tom Brady lost. And the people that literally are saying on the chat, for example, that you won, I know you so well, Ali, that if I actually ask you, is a man that loses his family of 20 years, his mother of his kids, the person they build legacy, had kids with and all that, did that man lost? You would give me a resounding yes. Is the biggest failure that you can have on your life.
Hold on.
Let me just land.
Crazy.
Let me just land. And Roses, don't let me interrupt it. You go after Ali and nothing happens. You can drop us, whatever you want. The biggest L on a man's life is losing his family. Period.
He did it again.
No ifs, ands, or buts. Know what he's going to do afterwards. The biggest L a man can get in his life is building his family for 20 years and get his wife token, get another kid that is part of your lineage now, but is not your kid, and all these. Do you agree with that, Ali, or not? And if you don't, explain. If you agree, let's concede. And let's get Rosie's take us out of here so we can go to the main event, Nicki Minaj.
He took a L, but he didn't lose technically. If you have kids, all the women on the panel, this is crazy that he said he took a loss because Giselle had kids with a jiu-jitsu fighter. Is it a W for having the kids of Michael B. Jordan or Morgan Freeman? All the women on the panel. Where's the W? Chris, is it? I know I'm asking. No, because what's funny is this woman had a baby with Morgan Freeman. And technically, we talking about white people. She had a look with a lesser value guy, and y'all saying that Tom Brady lost because she had a baby with somebody that nobody would want to have a baby with compared to Tom Brady. So again, I'm asking you again, would you, everybody on the panel, real quick, would you rather have a baby? And you see how
he moved the goalpost again.
No, you did. Look, Fatty, you did every time. You and Smell Rose.
Yes, you are not even paying attention. Ali,
hold on. Wait.
I keep talking about the man and Tom Brady, and he keeps talking.
Me personally, I would say,
what's 17 more years? I can always start again. Make another kid.
or however old the oldest child is for Tom Brady. But here's what I will say. I mean, I can see both of their points, right? I can see both of their points where you have your boy Fatty is just simply saying he's the one who took the major L because he's the one who lost the most. Pretty much. He's the one who lost the most. He lost his family, and 10 times out of 10, the dude's going to have to cough up a lot of damn money. I mean, it's Tom Brady we're talking about. And the court system. They're going to be greedy. They're going to want to get that money, right? And, you know, he lost his wife. He lost his, I find it hard to say that they lost their family. Guys lost their family. I mean, and to some degree I can say it, but also at the same time I can see why somebody like myself would say they didn't lose it, because I mean you can still have that connection with your children and everything. So I don't know. That's just the way I see it, in my opinion, though. But I mean that will set a man back. That will set a man back, and a lot of times, man, divorce, man, it leads to a lot of financial burden for men, right? So I mean it's ridiculous, but when you look at some of the points that he is bringing up, it's just facts, right? It's just facts. But then on the other hand, we have Ali, which I agree with him 1000%. I'm more on Ali's side than I am on Fatty's side. The reason I'm on Ali's side is because here's the thing, right? He lost his wife. He doesn't have that home. He doesn't have that home where he comes home to his kids, his wife, and all of that good stuff, right? His wife inside over here got pregnant by a whole nother man, and she cheated on Tom Brady. So it's more like, and then on top of that, if she did get pregnant, right? She did get pregnant. This is just me thinking. If she did get pregnant, wouldn't that kind of cancel out him having to really pay off anything or having to pay her anything, just for the simple fact that, dude, she didn't have a child, if I'm not mistaken, while they were still married. So, if I'm not mistaken, she done pulled a Cardi B out here, right? But I mean, you done sat over here, you done lost your wife, your kids not in the same household as you anymore with your, with the family. So they already know about the divorce. They probably already know mommy's a bop. Probably had to lose out on some money. So you can say that's a major loss, and he probably was down and out for a while because of that. But overall, I'm pretty sure he has recovered that money, recouped that money. He's on commercials, he's on shows, he's in a bunch of memes, he's over here doing lives with Speed. So I mean, people, like, come on, right? The dude is winning. So once again, I feel like it's just more of situational, I guess. Some people say he took an L, some people say he didn't. This is a great discussion. Let's continue.
About the woman, he keeps going to the woman. I keep talking about the man, and he says, you know what? Who is better, having a kid by Morgan Freeman or Michael B. Jordan?
You're pigeonholing the argument.
I'm talking about
you're pigeonholing. If a woman has a kid by me, and then she picks some lower average dude and has a kid by him, I took a loss, but I didn't lose.
Keep talking about the woman.
Y'all are pigeonholing the argument. I took an L, but I did not lose. I lost my woman, but she lost.
But she started a whole
Oh
other
my
family
God!
with
You
the
keep this is the problem with English. And Ali, today you are tripping.
No, you keep cutting me off.
Ali,
You don't cut me off 10. No, you didn't even let me land. You don't cut me off 10 times.
Ali, can you address my point?
And Smell the Roses is co-signing each time too.
No,
while it's
I'm
happening.
not.
Yes, you are. It's between me and Fatty. Every time he cuts me off.
I told her to go next. I told her to go next. It was
I
me.
haven't even landed.
Ali, but it's not about landing. If I'm talking about the man, and you keep saying, but Giselle lost too, but Giselle will never get a man on that side. But Giselle is literally what we do. I'm talking about the man. This is about
let me help you. No,
please. Hey, Ali, one second. I got you. I'll say this. Ali,
you keep telling me to wait.
Ali, I got you. I'll say this. Ali, it's for you.
Crazy.
Ali, Ali, hey, Ali, do your point without talking about Giselle. I'll be on mute.
Hey, if Jay Prince takes my girl, who wins?
Jay Prince.
Yeah, see, you're wrong, and that's what I'm talking about.
He broke your family.
You're wrong. No, you're wrong.
He fucked up your name. He fucked up your legacy, and he broke your family.
You won. No, he did not. I just started another family. You know what's funny? You cut me off again. You cut me off again. I can go get another more beautiful woman and have kids with that woman, and now she has kids with Jay Prince. How the hell you saying that? Because Tom Brady didn't start another family, but he's dating beautiful women while she started a family with a lame. How is that a win for her? Because she started a family with a lame.
Oh, that's the question. I'll answer. If Jay Prince, no. Hey, Roses, we got him. If Jay Prince is, if Jay Prince, who is a power couple? Give me one random power couple. The last question I'm going to a random power couple that is very popular right now. Okay, if Jay Prince Rihanna, and Rihanna goes ahead and gets pregnant by Jay Prince for president. Shout out to Jay Prince for president. He doesn't have a YouTube channel anymore, so I can say it, right? Who won? A$AP Rocky or Jay Prince?
Jay Prince.
Go ahead. No, actually, Ali, be quiet for a second. Hey, Jazz, who won? The hoodlum that lives on Section 8 and there's nothing to his name, or A$AP Rocky? Who won?
If they get the girl, I guess whoever got the girl won.
Okay, what about you, Roses? I
don't know.
Jay Prince.
What about you, Creep Jesus? Let's assume he's a bottom of the barrel dude. He has nothing to his name. He's dirty. Hey, Ali, 1 second, because I'm going to get to you. If he steals Rihanna,
you're making your own point. That's what's messed up.
Your point.
No, he don't lose in totality. You keep saying he took an L.
Totality.
Yeah, I've been saying that. How does A$AP Rocky? Hey, y'all. How does A$AP Rocky as a whole lose if Rihanna dates Jay Prince? How the hell does he lose?
No.
How does he lose?
No, he didn't want to lose his family.
Because he lost
as a whole.
Let me answer. Rihanna is a pristine woman. He's a billionaire. He's one of the most suited women on the planet. He's had multiple baby daddies. This man put 2 kids on her, and now he's connected to her forever. They have a reputation. They're a power couple. They have everything. If the bottom of the barrel man comes up, steals Rihanna from A$AP Rocky and puts a kid on her, and he lives on Section 8, motherfucker dirty, motherfucker doesn't even clip his nails, he streams while he's sitting on the toilet and all that, and Rihanna keeps him. Who win, Ali? Jay Prince for president that got Rihanna, a billionaire and one of the most suited women in the planet, while he's a dirtbag, or A$AP Rocky? Who lost?
He lost his girl.
Overall, who lost? Who is the
overall? He don't look for her being with Jay Prince. How's he the overall loser?
Hey, I'm done. No. I'm sorry. No. Hey. Respectfully. Wow. It's 3 words. 3 letters. Wow.
A$AP Rocky is crazy. Remember this again. Red Pill would keep talking about that a woman don't look at a woman's value based on money, and we're doing it based on the fact that she's a billionaire again. Giselle's a billionaire again. When we say men don't care about your money, men don't care about your degree, and we say they taking L's because they lost billionaire women, versus the fact that a millionaire A$AP Rocky if he loses Rihanna, can get a better looking Rihanna, maybe not her money, but he can get a better, beautiful women, and he can start a whole nother family.
But what if he didn't want to lose his family though? Because she
that's not the point.
Mom.
That's moving the goalpost. That's not.
No, he's not. He's literally the point.
If you don't want to lose it and you lose it, you lose.
I already get
that's a lesser man, and she moves on and she starts off a new family with a lesser man. You lost.
You lost, and your lineage is tarnished because the woman that had value because she was on your arm is for everybody. It's for the streets. She will. Remember when that story happened when they found out like ex-celebrity was literally fucking people that were homeless and shit. Once you understand that certain woman, like for example, Casey. Everybody had respect for Casey. Casey is Diddy girl and all that. Once you found out that she was going to run through on the back and getting spread on her and all that shit, you lose respect for her and for the man. That's what we do. But all of a sudden, this woman is going to fuck up the bottom of the barrel, showing that she's for everybody and that you procreated with the dirt bag, with the piece of, with a woman that has no value and now carries your name. And now all of a sudden you say, no, it's not.
Man, I would say like Fatty would definitely have to allow your boy Ali to talk. Man, Fatty loves to cut this man off, bro, especially when this dude is about to make a point, right? But once again, you know, when it comes down to Tom Brady, he could easily say in the situation that, hey, I feel a lot better that Giselle is gone. That's why I said, hey man, this dude could probably look at that as a W. And this is why I think it just comes down to, you know, to certain situations with men, because let's just say if you get a divorce and you can't afford the divorce, you got to pay child support, alimony and all that stuff. Yeah, I would say that's a major L. Yeah, he really took an L. We're just talking about a guy who has money, a guy who's established, you know, he can do it. He can pay off whoever he needs to pay off. You could say he's winning, right? And that's how I see it. And with Ali pretty much shooting the what ifs and well, you know, this is what it could be. Here's the thing, right? There's a reason why he's doing what he's doing, right? And it's a great point. There's a great reason why he's doing what he's doing, but he's just trying to almost like strongman this guy's argument, right? To keep him in one spot. He's just like, bro, like, dude, Tom Brady could easily be Hugh Hefner if he wanted to, but he didn't. Right, he didn't. He has obviously self-control. So how could it really have broken him? How could he really have lost if he is still excelling? And this is why I said it would be situational for a guy, because a guy could easily spiral into depression. A guy starts to go broke or whatnot. That all falls under the category of, yeah, I took a major L, probably an L I'm not going to be able to recover from because this is so much money that I have to recoup. When you look at Jeff Bezos, right, and you look at his wife, he had to shell out billions of dollars, right? And the reason I think they end up divorcing was because Jeff Bezos, right, and you know, tell me if I'm wrong, right, but Jeff Bezos was dealing with his ex-wife or whatnot, and they said, you know what, hey, it's time for a divorce, and she ended up getting a bunch of money. You can say she was easily a winner in that situation, but what did he really lose outside a bunch of money that he can easily get back? Right, I mean, he probably did lose a family because she's been there for a long time, which is kind of like, man, sometimes guys, man, I mean, at some point in time, we got to give up the coups, bro. If you've been with a woman for so long, why would you want to destroy that? But you know what, hey, let's continue.
The loss because I can get to the woman. You lost your family, your name is tarnished, and now you are the guy that as the baby mama that gets by the bum. This is what is going to happen, but for whatever reason, Ali, you think your name, your reputation, your clout, your status, and all that is not ruined because the worst of the worst had access to the mother of your kids. Respectful, this is the most insane conversation we had for a long time, and I will concede that I'm doing too much, so I'll be quiet and I'll wait to read the super chats. Oh, you're going to read the super chats, by the way, sir, because there's no way I'm reading this today. I'm bald, baby. Sorry. Go ahead.
Good night.
Hey, Ali, you need Red Pill Academy.
Not bad. You took that L, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
No. You are talking to Red Pill. You are talking to Red Pill people that every time is a L is on the woman side and never on the man. Losing your family.
I already gave you that.
Losing your family should be a tremendous L.
And
but as soon as it's Tom Brady, no, we don't. Go ahead, Rose.
I said that was a law. I already said that was a law.
So you are wrong. Go ahead.
We started this because we were talking about kings. It wasn't about the lady. We were just talking about, you know, this is probably what Drake's problem is. He's the bigger rapper, but he lost Rihanna to A$AP Rocky, and he can't seem to get over it. That was what I was trying to bring up. Like, it is a loss.
So whoever gets hold on. This is what I'm talking about. So whoever ends up with Lori Harvey, they get the W. They get the win.
No,
we're gonna use women. No.
Let me answer. Let me answer. If Michael B. Jordan or Idris, whatever the name of the dude, wants to keep her and she leaves him for Future, for JB Reacts, for Smell the Roses if she likes woman, he lost. Because he lost his woman. And by the way, we are putting kids in these. We are putting family in these. We are putting. Come on, Ali. Come on, Ali.
She started a whole nother branch of children with a lesser man.
That's why.
No. Y'all are using the fact that if they cared about the person or not, instead of how they look. I talked about general. If he didn't want the woman, you'll say he didn't lose, right?
He wanted her.
No. See, exactly. That's why I'm telling y'all that where I agreed with that. That's not the general point. They're using how he felt about her to say whether he won or not. When I was talking about in general public. That's what I'm talking about. I've been saying that. They're using the fact if Tom Brady didn't care about Giselle, you'll say he won. He didn't lose.
She wanted to get out of it though, but he wanted to keep the marriage.
Yes, but that wasn't my point about the. I already conceded to that part. That's individual basis. In general, he didn't lose.
But there's a point you shouldn't concede and move the goalposts.
I didn't move the goalposts.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because
you made that point.
You know what? No. Ali, this is actually on tape. When we were talking about the Kingslayer and the King, you should say this. Oh, we were talking about that. That was not what I was talking about. I concede.
I did it 30 times. I did it 30 times ago, and you still stayed at your point. I said if you misunderstood me or I misspoke, I made my point clear about 30 times. I did.
This is a good one. This is
on camera. If I said Michael Jackson was white earlier, I said either I was wrong or I misspoke. So, and I said Michael Jackson is black 30 times. Y'all still say Ali is saying Michael Jackson is white.
This is a good one. Fatty, did Will Smith's reputation was ruined with Jada and August? Will Smith lost.
He's a loser.
He lost.
He lost.
Nobody respects him. Nobody respects his wife. Nobody respects Will Smith. Now, Ali, he could Marby Robert. You know that Will Smith. You know that Will Smith is rumored to have an open marriage, and he probably the most beautiful woman on the planet.
Yeah,
the day that your woman did that, you lost because your name is tarnished forever.
You're using the woman and her perspective and how she feels about the man on invalidating the man on what his value is. That's what y'all doing.
No. Hey, let me answer the question.
Will Smith isn't a valuable man now.
Ali. Hey, you see another straw man. Nobody said he wasn't valued.
You said nobody cares about Will Smith.
Ali, no, Ali. Respectfully, Will Smith is still one of the most powerful men in the planet.
What are we talking about?
Right? His reputation is lost. He lost his family to that shit. His reputation is fucked up. His kids are all fucked up.
They're still together. You can't use that. They're still together. There's no way you can use that. They're still married.
Oh no, perfect. Okay, Ali. So let's do this, right? Chris and Bean, and we have to go to the main event, friends.
He's about to use my point right back against me. That's what
I'm going. Oh, absolutely, because you know what I do. No, you know what I do. You know what I do. No.
You got to use my point against me that you said I can't use. That's crazy.
No, I will repeat what you said, right? You said, and once again, you have to be careful with your words.
No, I don't. You're going to use my words against me, right?
You said, but they're still together. Didn't you say that? You said that, right?
Oh, but yes.
Okay. One second.
No. Fatty, you got to concede one time. You said Tom Brady lost because Giselle left him. If they both were in that relationship and they have an open relationship, how does he lose?
Because his reputation is damaged now because you are now the king that got his wife fucked. When somebody fucks your wife, your reputation goes to shit. Either she leaves you or you keep her.
So checkmate. No, checkmate. I got you now.
got your ass.
I got you. You just said Adam 22 is one of the most powerful men can get any woman on the planet, and he let his woman get
and he lost.
And point. No, you said he was a winner. You said he's a winner.
No, I didn't know. I said
yes, you did. You were bragging about Adam. You were just bragging about Adam 22.
What I said was this. It was a comparison. I mentioned Adam 22 with another loser. I said, once we know that people are fucking your woman, you now are going to be lose respect because you go for that. No, Ali. No,
Fatty.
Ali.
I said that he lost his value because no, Fatty, don't do that. No, I said Adam 22 lost his value to public because he was letting his woman get smashed, and she's a porn star. You said he was valuable. Fatty, you said he was valuable. Fatty,
Ali, can you stop talking, please?
No, because it's my turn. Let me land.
No, it's because you are no, Ali. Words have meaning. Ali, hey, how many times did I say losing value doesn't mean? No, Ali, it's because you're not even listening. I literally used an analogy. Stop for a second. I literally used the analogy. Just because you are 10 feet tall and you go down to 7 feet tall, you're still the tallest man on the planet. I literally said that. So Adam 22 lost value, but he still can get any woman in the planet because he's a rich, wealthy man. That's literally what I said. On this situation, you literally said on tape, oh, but they still have together. Ali, if you had your woman and with Chris figured out that your woman cheated on you twice and you took her back, your reputation will be shattered too. If she leaves, your reputation goes down and your status. Let me finish because you lost your family. And if she stays, now you're taking a woman that was violated by another man. So now your status lowers because you have no self-worth and you still stayed in a relationship with a woman that did you that. Where do you disagree? No, one second. Where do you disagree? What is the disagreement? Because I want to know, like, I know you're going to talk. What is the disagreement to what I said? There's no disagreement? Just to make sure.
Nope.
So we good.
No.
See?
So did Giselle value go down or go up? Did she ruin her reputation?
It went down.
So why you saying you're saying he lost, but won't say she lost too?
This is not a zero-sum game. For one to win, the other one doesn't have to lose. Tom Brady lost his wife. He was the one that lost the most. Giselle lost her family because she quitted on a man that she could never replace. So she lost too, and the motherfucker was on the bottom. He's the winner because no matter what happens, he's going to be the end-all be-all winner because he put a baby on a supermodel with $300 million. What is the problem with this? What is the problem
that you keep using?
Fatty wrong earlier for saying that, man, listen, you know, you over here get cheated on or, you know, or whatnot, right? You pretty much mess up your lineage, right? Another man messes up your lineage. No, right? No, that's just mighty wild to say that. And touching back on the J Prince, here's the thing, right? I just say men are just going to charge that to the game, right? Men will charge that to the game. Is it a loss? For sure. But men are going to charge that to the game because for me personally, if you're able to just if you're able to snatch my woman off of my shoulder, that just obviously means that woman was never meant to be there in the first place. That's just how I look at it. And truth be told, that stuff is not even going to last. Let's look at Cassie and P. Diddy. Do you think you think Diddy took a major L? Right? Nah, because not really, other than he lost a lot of money. But look at Cassie. Do you think she took an L in that situation, or do you think she took a W in that situation? Right? Some people may say, well, you know, she took a W in that situation because she was able to walk out with $30 million and get this man locked up. So she technically double dipped, and she's married. But the question is, what about the husband? Having to hear what his wife was willing to do to other men, what she's willing to do just for some money. So, I mean, you know, you tell me if that's a W, right? I wouldn't say that's a W. And Fatty is on point about that last part. If your homeboy or if you as a man get cheated on and you go back to that woman, you're gonna lose a bunch of respect. And that is a fact. I remember my homeboy did the same thing. You know, he told me he was going back out with this girl that cheated on him before. And I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm like, didn't she cheat on you, bro? And he was like, yeah, bro, but I cheated on her too. I said, yeah, nah, bro. Yeah, you're gonna automatically lose respect from a lot of men. And don't be surprised if guys try just off the strength that, oh, if she cheats on this dude, automatically we know she don't have respect for you. But when you look at the Tom Brady situation, I don't think he lost, but I definitely think he took a major L. But I mean, 70 to 80% of your women out here initiating divorce, so a lot of you guys are taking L's, and a lot of guys are taking losses, but I don't think Tom Brady took a loss. I just think it's situational in the sense that, man, listen, if you lose your family, you can't ever see your kids, you got the woman over here draining your bank account, you can barely even pay for stuff. Yes, I think you took a major L. I think you done lost everything. But if you're able to just simply just pay that off and you're able to take care of yourself, you've been on point, then I don't see how you could say you took an L, or you took a major loss. But, you know, look, guys, y'all let me know down below what y'all guys think. I'm gonna leave the rest of the video down below in the description so y'all can check out the full argument. Great discussion. Until the next time.